Hey, what's going on, everybody? So in today's video, I actually want to talk about this topic I ran across that a woman had put out, and it is, why do women fall in love within 3 business days? This is what the woman actually said in the video, in the comment and stuff. So I'm like, you know what, why not talk about it? Y'all probably wonder who I got next to me. Her name is Miss Kim, so go ahead and speak.
Hi guys.
Yep, we got somebody on here with me for once. I said, you know what, let me bring somebody in that I can actually, speak with and everything. Hopefully this broadcast is actually doing decent and not like glitching and stuff. This is the first time I don't actually use it like this with another person, so it could be slowing things down, but honestly, who knows? So my thing, I think, first of all, why do men fall in love quicker than women would be because a lot of men don't get enough love from women growing up, or love in general when it comes to women. And I just feel like if men had a little bit more love growing up, they'd probably be more appreciative of it when they get it, versus the first thing they do is just, thank you. I never met a woman like this, because I think it's partially true. So what do you think?
I think you're full of it.
Really? Why?
Oh my God, absolutely. Look, y'all are not interested in love. Y'all do not want to love a woman. Y'all are too selfish to love, to really love, the true meaning of love. Y'all don't even know what love is.
What makes you believe that?
Black women is the most undesirable woman according to the records. Most black men, well, a lot of black men, not most, a lot of black men marry outside their race. Y'all coming at us with everything, instead of holding yourselves responsible for majority of the issues that's going on. And so y'all don't fall in love. What y'all do is y'all fall in sex like. Y'all like the way we make you feel. Y'all like the way y'all like the pampering, y'all like the attention, y'all like all the other stuff, but you don't really love anybody. And sis, whoever wrote that stuff, they gaming on you.
So essentially she's saying that a lot of dudes, they think what they meet, just like I put in the thumbnail. But anyways, let's go ahead and start actually reading what the woman had to say and everything. She's asking for advice. It says, why do men fall in love within 3 business days? So let's start. It says, no, seriously, I've only recently started talking, dating somewhat seriously, and it occurred to me that a lot of guys are a little reckless with their emotions.
Very true.
And I will agree with that, because a lot of dudes, they get out here, a woman says something, and then instantly they spaz out when they don't hear what they want to hear. And a lot of men should try to control that stuff versus acting like a damn loose cannon. What do you think?
I think it's all facts. They are loose cannons with their emotions.
Yeah, some, but not all. Some of us could contain that.
Majority.
All right.
Men can be in a relationship today and then tomorrow not call you for weeks on end and don't understand why.
Hey, that's me all day. If
I wasn't gonna put that out there.
Hey,
we've been friends for a minute. I wasn't gonna put that out there, women.
Yeah, I'm just saying,
who's trying to, get his attention.
Yeah, whatever. All right. It said, I had a couple of love confessions, one after only 2 weeks of talking, and then they all seem to be adamant that they have never met anyone as kind or empathetic or as interested as me. And the main reason dudes say that type of stuff towards women, if they're not attractive type of dudes, is because they aren't used to getting that type of attention from women. So they get a little bit of attention, they grateful. Me, you could do all that stuff, I ain't gonna care. It don't mean nothing to me. I heard that plenty of times. But for a dude that might be like somewhat ugly and women show no attention to and no care towards, you do the smallest thing and then they just forever grateful. Then they start simping like a little fool over a damn woman doing the smallest stuff when he should be just, understanding.
They want your panties.
Yeah. Hey, I don't know, man. I wouldn't say that.
They want your panties. They want you to take care of them. They want to move in. They need a mother for their kids. They need a roommate. They need your car to drive. Wake up, ladies.
Man, I mean, well, look, this is a one after only 2 weeks of talking. You know, that is. I'm not gonna say that that's all the time, but some dudes, they, like I said, the smallest, slightest thing can make them fall in love because they never had it before. I mean, some dudes, they out here just preying on women, like, you know what, I'm about to move in, I'm about to tell her she need to hear it. That's,
No, this is y'all regular behavior.
nah, this ain't my regular behavior. I got
Not
my own
okay.
stuff.
Well, yeah, yes. But I'm
okay.
saying most men, this is their regular behavior.
Look, I can't speak for them. I don't even know how I'm doing it around here. So let's see. They all seem to be adamant that they have never met anyone as kind or empathetic as me or interesting as me. Now, while I do think I'm a great person, I don't think I'm that great. Well, I mean, well, at least this woman is able to admit that she don't think she's the greatest on earth. But, you know, some dudes, they still be saying a little extra nice crap to them all. She just a goddess and all this. Man, look, whatever, man.
Girl, work on your self-esteem. Go ahead. You're great.
Yeah.
You're wonderful. The Most High put you on this earth to grace this earth, to beautify this earth, to offer what only you can do in your feminine power.
Whatever. All right. It says, for example, one guy expressed that he would like to try out a different style, so I suggested he download Pinterest and made him a board with some style inspo. I'm assuming inspo is like inspiration or something. I don't even use that word. It's not even my vocabulary. Then the dude, it also says he maintained that it's the nicest thing a girl has ever done for him. I'm concerned, is the bar really just that low? Yeah, it really is, because some dudes don't get no love at all. Like, I know one dude, you know, I don't do no name dropping and stuff, but, you know, he ain't never, you know, mess around with a woman. He like 40 years old, so a woman just say he looks nice and everything, even though he out of shape. That's like the world to him. A woman could tell me some nice stuff and do some nice stuff. I don't give a damn. Look, it's not that special to me because I get it done all the time. So a man that's getting neglected and not treated nice, he would feel different compared to the way I feel. What do you think?
You can't put yourself in the predicament of regular men. Okay? Yeah. I've seen pictures of you, and you look like a fucking or freaking model.
Hey.
I've seen pictures. Okay, you know, so that's a little different for you.
Yeah,
okay?
that's why they said the bar is really that low. Some dudes, they don't really get that type of love and everything. I mean, I had a lot easier life when it comes to dating and relationships and women, so I don't know what other dudes go through unless I speak to them.
I think whatever this board that she did, I think this was not a normal thing because we don't even know what a style inspo is.
Yeah, I ain't never heard of it.
Yeah, so I think this is something so, you know, creative and out of the pocket that, you know, he felt some kind of way. I mean, I'll give him that. I mean, she probably did something, you know.
Yeah, then it says, I feel like I just show a little interest and yet it seems to have this profound effect that makes me wonder what kind of conversation / experiences are the normal men or normal for men. You guys good?
No, they're not.
No, they're not. Most men aren't good. I already said that. A lot of men out here struggling just to get you look nice today from a female or you smell good today from a female, but in the same time, these same dudes aren't making an effort to present themselves in order to get that type of love from a woman. Like, you can't have a extra shaggy face and shit and then expect a woman to give you a compliment on your face tomorrow. You look so good, but you look like a damn bear, man. Shave all that crap off. Or you like 500 pounds and you want a woman to give you a compliment on your weight or just accept you for your weight. Nah, you gotta hit the gym. You gotta take care of yourself in order to get some love from somebody else. What do you think?
I think you're right.
Okay. I mean, outside of that, I did want to bring up something else, man. Let me see if I can find it. So let's go ahead and scroll down and see what other people are saying. It says they are not in love. It's more of that they of any interest from a woman is like a drip in a water to a person dying of thirst. Yeah, I think it's about the same because, like I said, the man get the bare minimum and whatever he can get is good enough. It's better than nothing at all because a lot of men ain't getting nothing from these women. Let's see what else they got on here. Well, let me scroll down to this person. This guy said. They said, I'm making sure it's a guy. I want to be just assuming and making stuff up as I go along. It says, exactly. People really, really underestimate how lonely a lot of guys are out here. Yeah, and this is the reason they have these incel communities, and a lot of dudes feel like they're defeated because they want to find love, but in the end, nobody really showing them love. But one of the problems I've noticed when it comes to us guys and everything is that they don't really teach us how to talk to women, how to act with women. So we're out here winging it and hoping it works, but you get a little bit of love and to act the way you act, but they take it away, it crushes your soul because you never had the true time to experience what it's like to be in love or being chosen and getting picked like other men do. You look like you just dying over there. What's up?
No. I just, this thing with men and women and knowing how to communicate with each other, it really boils down to people don't. Society now have changed rules so much that we just don't know how to be appropriate with each other. Okay, and yeah, that's what it is. We just don't know how to be appropriate with each other. I don't think, from what I'm seeing out here, not just me, not just my friends, my sister's friends, family members, anybody, the people I work with, I see how these men, they're treating their women. I just watched my neighbor. Her dude had a woman. They lived together in the house, and he had a woman in the house, and she threw his stuff out, and she's the one who's carrying the burden. She's doing all the heavy lifting, the financial heavy lifting. You can tell because she's the one only working. So I'm just saying that I hear what they're saying, ladies. And don't fall for it.
Hey, man.
Don't fall for it. Don't fall for the games. Don't fall for the stuff they're saying. It's just words. They're trying to get your panties. They're trying to get what you got. If they really, really want you, a man will act totally different. And I see all this back and forth stuff. And I see that it's when men, they lonely. They're lonely because they were supposed to have someone in their life. But because they're not appropriate and they know how to keep a relationship going, the woman leaves.
Yeah, that's the men that actually have somebody. But we're talking about the men that don't have nobody or never had anybody. The men that don't know how to interact with women.
They don't know how to be appropriate.
Well, I guess if you want to call it appropriate, how the fuck would they keep it if they never been in one? They have to be in a relationship to maintain it. I mean, you could have a resume and write all this stuff on a resume and say you done this, but where's the proof? Like, they can't say that they've been in love and everything or any of that if they never done it. That's what I'm trying to say. So if these dudes is lonely and everything, how they know how to treat a woman? They only know from TV. Like, when I was younger and everything, I thought if you just took care of a woman, one day she'd just fall in your lap and you have a happily ever after until I got some ass. And then,
well, I'm going to tell you something.
Changed.
Okay, so, and you said this on your platform a lot of times, and I always text you after I watched it and ring just, why you say that? If men would take up the opportunity to just have women friends, they will learn how to communicate with them. They will learn how to be in a give and take relationship with them. They would know how the expectations will go. But because you and other men feel as though I don't want a woman unless I'm sleeping with that. Exactly. So then how
Nah, I hear you and everything, but this whole guy friend and stuff and everything, I'm just not with it. Like, unless there's like no attraction at all, and
but the men, you guys are gonna have attraction. You know why?
And that's the reason.
Because
that's just how we wired.
You don't know how to be appropriate.
That's how we wired. Everybody ain't built the same. Like, y'all might want to be friends, but most men, they're not trying to be no fucking friend. They trying to see something else and everything. They pretend to be your friend and stuff, but look, I ain't trust none of that, because all it takes is one little pill or a little bit of liquor, and then y'all had a fun night just like that. And talking about we just friends, don't tell nobody. I ain't hear none of that crap, man. Like, I'm not believing any of that. Like, the whole talking about, this is my guy best friend. That's like the one chick I mentioned told me she had a guy best friend and she ain't gonna let him go. He been in her life for 20 years. I ain't never call her back that day, Because I ain't hearing that. You're not going to tell me that you're not going to get rid of him and I better accept this and play video games and learn to get through it. Look, how about no?
See, that I think that's so unseasoned of you.
Define unseasoned. What is that term even? What do you mean? I'm listening.
I think that's childish.
How? For not accepting her male best friend?
I think that's so childish. I think it is childish for you to meet somebody that you find extremely interesting. Mm-hmm. They have a different way of walking, talking, looking at things, being creative, and you choose not to be, just to say, I just want to experience her essence.
Man, I ain't trying
not sexually, just experiencing her essence. Just want to see. So, and if you are around her, you will know how to communicate with her. You would gain valuable exposure to the world she's in, her conversation, everything.
Look, I don't care. They ain't nothing to do with
Look
that
at
guy.
us. Look at us. We met on the job.
Yeah,
and we've been friends for, talking and friends, and I have grown by a lot of stuff that you said, and you have grown by stuff that I said. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? And it's no sex stuff at
because
all.
I'm not attracted to you. If it's a girl I'm attracted to, I'm gonna have a hard time suppressing my desires if I'm trying to get some butt. You talking about?
You're not trying to get some butt. You're trying to engage in a relationship with her just as a person, not as a sexual object.
No,
that's
all right.
That's the maturity that I'm talking about that most men don't have.
So how about we go back to the woman I was mentioning that wanted me to accept her guy best friend of 20 years to her life? Do you think that was appropriate of me to walk away or just accept the guy that won't go away, the guy best friend? What'd you have done?
I would have accepted the woman's, but I'm a lot older than you.
You said you would have accepted.
Remember, I could be your mom. I'm the age of your mom.
So you said you would have accepted the guy best friend.
Absolutely, because I have men in my life that's been in my life since I was 8. Other men since I was in college, like 21, 19. These are all friendships that anybody that come in my life is going to have to accept.
Look,
they're not going anywhere.
Look,
that's what it is.
That's
we'll bring her, and I'm going to make her my girlfriend.
Man, fuck out of here. I ain't doing none of that. No guy best friend. Because I ain't going to have no female best friends, and that's just how it is. This is just the rules.
He just told you what it is.
No female best friends, no guy best friend.
The panties,
none
girl.
Of that.
The panties.
None of that. Like I said, no female best friends, no guy best friend. If you a female, why can't you make friends with a bunch of female? What's wrong with you? You know how to talk to women? I'm not saying you in general. I'm just saying in general from a guy perspective, because all my best friends are dudes. I kick it all the time with dudes. I don't have no females I just go hang out with and go to the bar with, because that's just not me. And I feel like even if that were the case, if I were to get in a relationship out of respect for the woman I'm talking to, that woman I'm friends with would no longer be a person I communicate with on a regular.
I don't understand that.
Well, why not? Cause
I don't I have a friend, I swear, and he's in a relationship. Me and his mom is like a second mom to me. Mm-hmm. I love her so much. And when he gets into his relationships, and it's her son, okay? Her son is my age. And when he gets into a relationship with one of these little silly women, then he can't talk to me.
Because he ain't supposed to be talking to you. Y'all like about the same age, right? It's out of respect, because this man understands how this shit works. You saying that he shouldn't be talking to you. Look, if only time he should be talking to you
the only
is
reason
if
you should be
have a boyfriend yourself. Y'all should not be hanging out at the same time.
If she's trying to undermine your relationship, if she's trying to undermine you,
stay away from that.
If she is not standing in her lane, that is when you have rights to say something. But somebody who's had a friendship or eons for years and years, and you're a friend of the family.
Send him a postcard or something.
But to just dissolve relationship. Do not call. Do not. I only see you when you come into town, and I'm at your mom's house.
Yeah, that's different.
Fall through.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's.
That's how it should be. Like showing respect for your relationship. You could talk to her, like maybe send her a good morning text, like. Not even that. Let me take that back.
You better not send me no good morning text.
Don't even send you nothing.
You need to call me every once in a while, maybe once a month, just to say, I'm checking in. How you doing? How the kids? And I'm responding. Well, how your kids? How you doing? Something happened at work. Let me tell you what happened at work. Let me tell you how I communicated this. Woo, 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 woo.
That's
those
safe for
those.
No. You send that type of stuff you do with your woman. You ain't got to do that with no guy best friend. I don't want 10 years without talking to one of my friends. I don't want like 5 years I was speaking to another one, and 8 without speaking to another one. And then when I came around, it just felt like day one. I didn't have no grudges against them, but when it comes to women, y'all feel different. You said
I don't have any grudges with him. I'm just saying I think it is a waste of time, effort. Just more than anything is time. It's more of experiences that we've missed out on because you on some dumb shit.
That's not. It doesn't
not
make
you,
it dumb.
but him.
Look,
he on
I get
some dumb
it,
shit.
but
or I mean, it's ridiculous to me, and I'm
like,
so
like
far
I said,
past it.
It's like a code, man. Men know that when you give a relationship with a person, you are not supposed to be communicating with another woman. That needs to cease to exist. I mean,
that needs to cease to exist if the woman feels uncomfortable or insecure.
Man, I ain't hearing that. Look, call me insecure, but it ain't about to be
because
no other
I have a
in my
friend
life.
since I've been friends with since he was in the 6th, 7th, 8th grade. A lot of my friendships go back elementary school, and now we're in our 50s. Okay, I'm in my 50s, well into my 50s, and just so y'all know, and they call me when they're having problems or they don't understand their woman, right? And so they say, hey, check this out. This is what happened. This is the situation. And I give because I love them, because I want to see them win, because I want them to be in great relationships, because I believe that's, I want them to be the best version of themselves possible. I give them my take on it.
That's fine.
Hey, you was wrong, player. And I go on, hey, you know better than this. Or, hey, you know that's always been your problem. Hey, you were triggered because remember when this happened in school? And oh yeah. And just having those type of relationships just make you evolve into a better person in a relationship. And that's why, men, you need to have a woman friend to set you right.
Man, y'all don't
to
be know
give you
what y'all
a
be
different
talking about half the time, man. I ain't trying to hear that. Nah.
From what I'm seeing now, women, y'all got to do better. We got to do better. We got to do better. We got to do better.
Look, like I said, man, you could take whatever you get from anybody. Don't take it and believe everything you hear. You can take it as a grain of salt and apply it to some of the things that you have going on in your life and see how it actually fits and works for you. Like, I hear a lot of stuff. Like, I used to watch a lot of red pill content, but then I'm like, you know what? Some of the stuff I can't agree with, but some of the stuff sound crazy. You know, like telling a woman, like, if you don't give me your phone number, well, if you don't agree to a date, I don't want your phone number. Look, I ain't doing any of that. You know, if you ain't gonna agree, then fuck it. I mean, me personally, like I said, I'd rather get your number and see when I can actually video chat you on FaceTime before I even offer you a date. So that's a big difference versus somebody saying, look, give me let's go and agree to a date, then I go. Because what if you go on that date and then she never show up? So that's why I don't follow everything that I hear when it comes to red pill content.
I didn't know that. Well, okay, so I didn't know that was going on. You know, I'm in my little bubble. But so I didn't know, men were experiencing that. But again, that's why somebody like me is friends with somebody like you.
Yeah,
to
I
keep
appreciate
me
that.
update with the way things change and how the shifting of minds, the shifting of consciousness. So that's another point in my basket.
What the heck? But
That's why you need female friends.
Look.
And you need people from different colors, different ethnicities, different ages, different social classes.
Look, I got maybe a few female friends, and I don't hit them up on a regular. What I might do is send them something regular, like on Instagram, something I find that's funny. But outside of talking to them on the phone for hours on end,
you got me and your sister. Who else you got?
Look, it don't matter. But I got
he
people,
got me and his sister.
Hey, it don't matter who it is. They know who they are, and I'm sending them little memes and jokes on Instagram. Because you don't have the Instagram, so you wouldn't know that. And it just, whatever I think is funny, I send to them, because people of our age group, if you ain't getting those memes and jokes and stuff from, your friends, then we don't really deem you as people that we close with, because that's how we communicate and show each other that we still fun and like, you know, to even talk to each other. But
Memes.
like I say, y'all, you a different age group. You can't relate to that because you just don't
Absolutely,
do that. Y'all don't do
because
that.
a meme don't. What the fuck?
Or not even that. Just like a skit.
I know what they are. I'm saying that doesn't help. What helps is your friend picking up the phone or calling you, say, "Hey, I was thinking of you. Everything good?"
Look, that stuff is done when needed.
Oh my God, that is authentic. That is high vibrational. That is just let somebody know that you're thinking of them, that they're sending you the best intentions, that they're wishing sunlight and renewed energies in your life. That does the most to you whatsoever. But sending me a meme of what's the meme?
Have you ever heard of a group chat? You know how that works. You know, I ain't trying to be funny, but when it comes to us,
I'm really.
Yeah, all right, so...
Yeah, I do know what a group chat is.
All right, well, look, this when it comes to people of our age group, typically...
We met on the job. Did you forget?
It's about a good 20 of us in one group, and we just talk about whatever joke pops up or whatever might be some sports.
But it's 20 of y'all.
Yeah, but I don't be on that thing all day. Maybe somebody might send something, I might see a notification, or I might be busy, but we all always send us something that might be random.
That's called Facebook.
Look, that's... Like I said, a group chat and IG, Instagram, we create a group and we all converse in there and we all just talk about, maybe it might be sports. I mean, I'm not a big sports fan unless it's the Cavaliers, but we'll talk about certain things and everything. And,
you cannot be intimate and find out who you truly are in a group of 20 people.
Yeah, we hang out though. We go to events, we go to barbecues, we do group things together. It's not like we just send messages. We all link up here and there.
Everything is not for everybody.
Well, look, everything is not said to everybody either, but at the same time,
if you're in a group chat and I'm memeing you and I'm making fun of you,
we don't do that. For the most part, we're not always. Look, if we were making fun, we joking and not sitting there bullying. There's a difference. Like we don't sit there and talk behind each other back. That's what females do. Men don't sit there and gossip 24/7. We got some men out here that gossip like little girls, but most of the time it's women pretending to be friends with each other just to still be each other's lives. Me, I'm not pretending. If I ain't messing with you, then I'm just not gonna talk to you. I'll cut plenty of people off that I feel like don't belong in my life. Too. Yeah, that's how women are. Women are different than how men are. Men, if we don't really like what you, we're not gonna keep tolerating you. Women will tolerate another woman that they don't really like or they disagree with. Me, I'm not tolerating nothing.
Because
girl.
we see it differently.
Yeah, I don't see it different. I see you can get on with your life and move on with it because I just ain't doing none of that.
We value having access to access to you.
To other girls.
Value to another. We value having access to another human being. It could be a man, it could be a woman, it could be a dog.
Yeah, and y'all just basically just taking the attention and just because you got the access to it and just accepting it. Like, well, this person hanging out with me, so I guess it's cool. That's what I hear. Nah, that ain't cool for men. Men don't want to do that. Like, get your fake ass out of here. If you want to be fake, I don't need you in my presence.
Well, the
I'd
older
rather be
you
by
get,
myself.
the less friends you have. I can tell you that. The older you get. When you're younger, let me say this. When I was younger, I would do that. I had a lot of Klingons. And now that I'm older and I'm meaner and I'm more bitter, you know this shit is true.
Oh, what the hell?
I mean, I have less people around me.
Look, I got my circle. I can count my friends probably on at least 2 hands and everything. My closest friends, I probably can count on 1 hand. So
well, you keep living. And you're going to, I can count my friends.
Look, but either way, of all those friends and everything, I know that I can run to them anytime I need help. It ain't just like we just gonna get together just to gossip and belittle each other. Cause that's just not what we're gonna do. We get together, we have fun, we talk in a group chats.
When you have mature relationships, though, you don't gossip all the time. It's more about uplifting. It's more about exposing each other to what's out there that maybe the other person was unaware of.
Yeah, and that's what we do.
It's a whole lot of other It's a whole lot of other stuff.
But like I said, man, a lot of dudes they don't get the type of love that they're really looking for. So that's why they struggle when it
why
comes
are we
to
talking
women.
about this love shit?
Yeah, we'll go back to the
I don't
topic.
even believe.
We don't
Okay,
fell
let
off
me
and
tell
everything.
you. Yes.
Well, let's go back to the topic. What it say?
The
Why
topic
do
is
men
this.
fall in love in 3 business
ladies,
days? It's because they don't get enough love, or they never experience it, they never have it in the first place. Like me, I don't been through things, and until I finally start getting what I thought I deserved, I start acting different. Like once I start getting what I wanted, I start acting and getting used to that type of treatment. So if I'm not getting that treatment, how do I know how I'm supposed to be treated? What if you was abused your entire life, or neglected, or cheated on your entire life by some dude, and then finally you stop getting cheated on, you go cheat on the next dude? You sitting there, what's the word, the P word, propagating the stuff over for what you learned and doing to the good guy, the new person. You never had a chance to learn.
That's why you need your friends, females, males, different classes, different ages, to pull your coattail. Or back in my day, pull your slip, girl, your slip is showing.
Man,
handle that. You're not doing that right.
Look,
let me tell you, okay, I understand what you're saying, but you're going about it all wrong.
That's cool.
That's why you need various people.
Look, those kind of, all right, say for example, if you have met somebody, just met them, y'all start talking, y'all finally got into it. Okay. More than likely, if you are a strong man like myself, I'm gonna tell you, you ain't have no guy best friends. I'm just letting you know. I mean, you could be cool with this person, but as far as hanging out with him and think you about to see him on a regular,
this is young shit.
That ain't happening.
This is young shit.
You got options. You could choose him, or you could choose me. There's only gonna be one king in this kingdom, and I'm not splitting it with your best friend. That's just how it's gonna be.
Wait a minute, you getting it mixed up. You getting the friend mixed up with my man mixed up.
Oh look,
or my life partner, or
how am I? There's no mixing that up. But you're the guy best friend, and I'm the man. I'm replacing him. I'm replacing his ass. He don't belong here no more. Look, you could be cool with him, and only time y'all hanging out is he got his girlfriend. He got his girlfriend, and I got you, and we come together at some type of dinner.
I need more than just you.
No, you're not about to be alone with him. That's how I look at it. For guy best friends, no man want to buy that crap. Some suckers will fall for that, but you're not gonna be alone with a guy best friend.
I can't go to. Maybe we need to have a private conversation.
Go ahead, do that. You might talk on the phone, but don't make this no habitual type of thing. You're not gonna keep talking to this dude just like, I'm just talking on the phone to Jimmy. Look, fuck Jimmy, get him out of here. It's only us, man. I'm the new best friend. He's the other friend that you talk to.
Your friendship is not enough. I don't care how much.
Hey, that's why you get female friends. Then make female friends. What's wrong with you making female friends? Y'all know how to make female friends
differently. Jimmy sees things differently. Jimmy has a way of being able to communicate with me and making me see his point of view in the way that most people don't.
And Jimmy trying to stick a Jimmy in you as well, and maybe he not, but I ain't trusting no Jimmys or no guy best friends. No, anytime you say
let me tell you a little secret.
Instantly red flag, damn it. I ain't hearing none of that. You say anything about you being best friends with a man, I'ma scratch my neck on it.
Let me tell you something.
Hold on, before we go
older,
on, one last thing.
Become less and less.
One last thing. So that's like I told you before. The woman was older than me, and I was willing to sacrifice a few things. I said, okay, she got one kid. I guess that's cool. But then I found out her age like 10 years old. I said, well, maybe she could do a surrogate. Okay, I could probably go with that. We still could date. But as soon as she mentioned that guy best friend, instant red flag, instant cut off. So get the fuck out. No.
Well, first of all, you really didn't want her because you really didn't like her body.
No, she was actually decent.
We talked about her.
The one at the pool, the one that was like 40 something, the black one.
Yes.
Man, I liked her body. I even held her in the water, helped her up, and taught her a little swimming lesson. And
you was like, she had a little something, and you said that. But look.
It was the guy best friend that did it.
I know what you. But it was you had a lot of questionable kind of.
Yeah, and I wouldn't look past that until she said the guy best friend. That's everything. Fuck everything else. I don't care.
That fucked everything up because the other couple of things were you was wobbly on.
Yeah, even look. All right, we're gonna say the guy best friend.
I hope y'all understanding what's being said.
The guy best friend. If we say the cutoff zone is once you reach the threshold of 100%. The guy best friend, statement in itself is already like a 93. her having an age gap, we're gonna put like 7 more on that, and then having a kid, we're gonna put like 35. So we well above that threshold of what I'm willing to tolerate and deal with. That guy best friend, unless his ass is like in Timbuktu or in a different country or in a prison, and I ain't never gonna see him, or he deceased, but y'all still speak to each other spiritually, then maybe that could occur. But having a guy best friend thinking you're gonna be in my life and her life, man, you better go find you your own girlfriend.
Okay,
or
she already had too many bumps.
Look,
too many pebbles in her shoe. You weren't trying to, do that. And then that one was the one that sent you over. That was so she's not a good. I'm talking about somebody that everything you looked at him and said, hey, okay, everything else is cool, is what I really want. I'm talking about what the soul really want.
Yeah,
what I truly really want. I know you don't,
man.
but what the soul really want. So this is what I want. And if she has a friend, okay, let's see who this is. And then he might be a wonderful person. I'm not saying you have to do every Sunday dinner with them. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that person is for her.
You will be with him then. You talking about the best friend is for her, then be with that.
My friends are for me.
Look,
I might invite you in the relationship or along with us, or share the memes and other crazy stuff. But he's there for me.
Not a guy best friend. And you be with him then. The two of y'all can be together.
So
us being together while you talking about guy best friends. I refuse to believe with that.
I'm gonna give you time to seasoned up.
Yeah, whatever, man. We already all that. So I'm probably read about 2 more comments, and after that, I'm going ahead and call it a day. See how this clip done turned out. All right, so let's go back. What the topic was again? Why do dudes fall in love super duper quick? This person said,
and I'm saying they don't. They want the panties.
The dudes that don't get laid, that's the first thing. I mean, look, I want the panties, but the dudes that's not getting it, they'll take breadcrumbs. They'll take the panties. Those
and
are dudes that fall in love right away.
Yeah,
them.
Yeah, but as soon as they get their full of sex,
they probably be even worse because they never had it. They probably If a dude never had it and he finally got it,
after y'all get enough and get your full of it, then you start saying, I wonder what it's like to have something with the tall one
in the beginning, just like nicotine, just exactly what I just said.
It eventually evolves.
I just said
that, and they move on. So
I said that.
So for y'all, you love bomb them in the beginning, but after a while, after you get enough love, after you get enough sex, after you get enough whatever, and they have a little to use, then you be like, I can go someplace else.
That's only if you can do that. Most men, they don't know how to talk to women. They can't attract women, so therefore they can.
But by being in a relationship with a woman, you're gonna be more of a catch to another woman.
But that's just like I say with the whole job thing. Like you can have a resume with all these qualifications, but if nobody never hire you, how do you actually get the actual experience? And that's the same thing with a dude that never been in love or in a relationship. So yeah, like the dude in the video,
find walkarounds.
He got like breadcrumbs from a woman because she did like a little Pinterest board, and he just thought he forever found his love.
The sex thing is different because that's the thing that set everything.
Look, if you're an attractive dude and you finally get started like I did, I ain't gonna lie. When it first happened, I got that first hit just like you said, and I said, well, if this one is pretty decent, maybe I can find it somewhere else. Yeah, so I could agree because I got the choice. I look decent enough to pull that off. But
telling the truth.
I never got nothing to lie about. But I'm trying to say, like, if you are an unattractive dude, most of them, they cling on to that woman for dear life. They know that they might not find another woman. So that's when they start acting like lunatics. And that's the same reason the girl said that dude act like he never had somebody say something nice or do something nice to him because he probably wasn't even handsome.
They act like lunatics because they realize they're a good thing, especially if she's a good woman, is getting away, and they don't have the communication skills or know how to be appropriate into negotiating what they want. And that's what it comes down to. You don't know how to negotiate what you want.
That's like these OnlyFans chicks, man. They the same way. You got the same dudes that never got laid or barely get laid on there talking about some good morning beautiful, hey, sending on money like a bunch of fools. But those are the men that's typically doing
What's wrong with good morning beautiful? What's wrong with that?
Because that's reserved for a woman you're gonna be with, a woman you actually like. These men, when they say "Good morning, beautiful," that's a generic phrase that they say to about 10 different dudes that they sent in a DM on Instagram. If you had an Instagram, you probably get a bunch of those. They'll be butt ugly dudes from India or maybe Africa or something, and they just sending the same spam message hoping that they can fall in love. And it's the same thing that happens on dating apps. They just keep swiping on everything and hoping one woman accepts them because nobody wants them. That's the reason a lot of dudes would be starving for a little love out here. Just like this woman said, she did a bare minimum and dude was happy.
You're not starving for love. You're starving for sex.
Not if you never had sex.
Intimacy. You're starving for you're starving for one-on-one attention. You're starving for someone making you feel special. You're starving for a lot of other stuff, but love is not it.
Man, look.
But you know how I feel about love, so
I could say the same thing. Like 50 Cent said, love will get you on a bus. I'm not worried about love. I know that love isn't going to save, a relationship and make everything whole and everything, because one little thing happened, it's over. Nobody care about love no more. Like maybe for like your child and everything, because that's a different type of love. Like you might forgive a kid, but if it's a boyfriend girlfriend type relationship and they cheat you and screw you over, you can live without them. You can toss them out, go find somebody else.
I'm gonna tell you something like this. See, I don't believe in love at all. Okay, but that's stories for other days. But the relationship you have with your child, I don't think it's about love. It's about obligation.
Man, there's a lot of people that don't live up to that, Jen.
Okay.
All right, so let's read it because we never got to read it. It says, kind of fighting off the realization of myself lately, but I really do think I met someone wonderful. Okay. So, yeah, the dude finally, he said he been the same way. He got one little taste of it. Now he all happy and stuff that somebody finally showing some love. Like me, like I said, once you get something enough, it start becoming accustomed to it.
Right.
So when women start
normalizing it.
Yeah, women start making it easy for me. I expect it to be easy. If you ain't making it easy, then I'm just gonna find somebody else that's gonna make it easy like the last one did, And this dude finally found somebody. He's like, all right, I ain't never had nobody like this, so I'm gonna hold on to it. So this will be the last one we read before we go ahead and call it a day. It says, all it takes is for a pretty woman to smile at me, and I'm daydreaming about our grandchildren and who is going to inherit the house. Okay. One man again that's never found love.
I think everybody do that.
In the beginning, when I was a kid, that. Well, no, that's lust.
Call it what you.
This man said all it takes is for a pretty woman to smile. Man, get out of here, man. What else you got to offer, man? That ain't good enough for me. You gotta bring more than a smile. You got women out here say, matter of fact, I even had somebody when I was in the military tell me, look, I'm a pretty woman. Could you throw this overboard for me? I'm like, I don't give a damn about you being pretty. I don't know about to get in trouble doing some stuff I ain't supposed to do because you look cute.
But pretty has gotten a lot of women a lot of stuff.
Oh no, that don't matter. It don't matter. It don't matter. That's the problem. You just use them looks, but once them looks start fading, what else do you got to offer? What do you have to offer when all that shit is said and done?
A lot of stars, Jenna Jameson back in the day.
Look, where is she now? Is she married? Did I get her a ring out there putting her booty on the damn net?
I think she did get a husband, but he beat her up and she's on drugs. So
she
might be dead.
Well, she probably.
But okay, but the story's
but like I said, man. This dude said all it took was a woman to smile his direction, and he was daydreaming. Look, I don't have moments when I'm daydreaming. It wasn't about no grandchildren and giving her babies and who gonna get the house. Mine's about how them buns look without clothes and what she probably could do with that mouth. That's what I see, and that's lust, and I get that here and there if I'm actually focusing and talking to a woman. And it's different for this dude right here. Probably never had a woman look his way, so that little smile does a lot for him. A smile, I could wipe my nuts with that. That's just how I personally feel about it. But other than that, I'm gonna let you say something else, and we gotta go.
It's okay for a pretty smile to get your attention. The whole goal of a woman, it is our job, according to the Cherokee, is to entice you and to make you attracted to us. That's our job. That's just so you know that. I don't know why we don't. And men, in your job is to be attracted to us and fall for our wiles. It's all throughout the Bible. It talks about that. I don't know why that's such a big deal. And it's nothing wrong with that. It's nothing wrong with admitting that, so don't listen to him.
Look, men should only be chasing their purpose, not what it's supposed
to. It's supposed to be, but you have to put other things in perspective.
I'm not putting a woman before my purpose. Tell you that.
And that's one of them. Do not put a woman before your purpose, and that woman have to fit into your purpose. But there's nothing wrong to be attracted to a woman. There's nothing wrong to think she's beautiful. There's nothing wrong to think that her smile does something to you or jolt you. As a matter of fact, it's supposed to. That's how the Most High made us.
Okay, well, that's basically everything that we really had time for and everything. So my question to y'all is, how fast have you guys ever fallen in love with a man or a female? Me personally, I don't fall into lust pretty quick, but as far as falling in love, it took me way into my 20s before I finally figured out what that is. So, you know what I typically say, leave a like, comment, or subscribe. This your boy Labz, and I'm out.
Bye.